What's going on, guys? It's CJ Gaming here, back for Season 2 of my pro in the VFL. Last season we were with VFL Reading, and this season we've joined up with Huddersfield, linking back up with Manchester J, who's the co-manager, and Jumbo, who Mungo is the manager. We're going to jump straight into the action here, and it's the first game of the season. We're coming up against Leicester. They have playoff aspirations just like ourselves, and they have a strong team. We're going to see if we can start off the perfect way by picking up 3 points in this game. Harvey wins the ball back there, tries to play it back to Jumbo, however he's tackled. Jumbo picks the ball up again, plays it into Jay. Jay is going to find me, I'll play it into Alonso. Alonso's going to try and find Skits, but unfortunately their defence holds out really well and they manage to clear the ball. That's all the action in the first half, really quiet so far. As you can see, we just edged the possession and edged it in terms of shots, but we know we needed to start testing at the keeper. They're going to pick it up here, they play a ball down the line. Their winger's going to make a really good run. He's going to run out at the edge of the box and cut it back. He'll find his player, we make a good tackle and we hit them on the counter. Finds Skits, who then finds Alonso. Alonso's going to try and play Manchester J in, but they manage to recover well and their defender makes a really solid tackle. Tom's playing the ball along here, he will find Jumbo with an excellent ball. Tries to play in J, but unfortunately cut it out and hit us on the counter. A really good through ball there from their cam, and they will manage to hit the post, and unfortunately they do get the rebound, so not the best of starts in the second half. They managed to take the lead with that rebound. Picking off the gameplay here, and they are going to come down the line. They'll cut back inside, really good pass, and they're going to play a through ball which unfortunately catches Tom out, and they managed to score a second and effectively kill off the game. We were not firing in this first game here, and we really needed to start picking up our gameplay and start testing the keepers out. That's the stats for full time, and we'll jump straight back into the next game, which is against Liverpool, who are again also a really solid team this season, and they are looking to get themselves in for the title or at least the playoffs like ourselves. They'll play a really nice through ball here, cut it across. Harvey manages to come back inside, and the rebound goes over the bar, fortunately for us. They will then play the ball back in again here, finds the striker in the box, who's going to make a shot. Dusk will save it, but unfortunately another rebound, and we are done out of that clean sheet. Going into half time here, you can see we are being absolutely dominated, not a single shot for us, it's not going well. Their keeper is going to make a throw, we'll pick it up. It will come back to them in the middle of the park. They'll play a long over the top ball, finds the striker, absolutely fantastic ball, and Dusk one-on-one unfortunately doesn't manage to save it, and their striker picks up his second goal of the game. Torp will get a header on this ball, he will find me, we're going to play it into Suarez, the man. We'll get the ball back, we're making a nice run down the line here. We go back to find Harvey. Harvey's going to play a nice pass, we'll get the ball back, we cross it in, and Manchester J will get his first goal of the campaign, and we pick up our first assist. The only time that we actually went wide down the line here in that game, and we managed to come out with a game. We played a lot better in the second half, but unfortunately we couldn't pick up a point. And it's Saturday's games now, guys, and we are going to be playing Middlesbrough, who are a really solid outfit. They again are going to definitely be in and around the playoff positions at the end of the season. We were in a much better mood, we felt comfortable with the training that we had done prior to the games, and we were looking to start this game strong. Unfortunately, the game did not start the way that we wanted, and we will give away a penalty in the first minute. As you can see there, he goes in for the tackle and just manages to clip the back of his heels, and we have a penalty against us. Not the best start. However, Dusk is going to make an amazing save, and he will keep us right in this game. It could have been a terrible start if that had went in. We're going to pick the ball up here. Suarez finds me. We're going to play a pass to Jay. Jay's going to run in. He will play the sweat, And Skitspo managed to score. Really unselfish play there from Jay, so well done to him. And Skits picking up his first goal of the campaign, and we are in the lead in this game. Half-time stats, as you can see, it was more going their way in terms of traffic, but we had scored the goal, and that is all that matters. In the second half, it's going to be really, really close as well. Suarez is going to pick the ball up here. He's going to play a fantastic ball, and Skits unfortunately shoots at the keeper, and the keeper makes a save. That's all that happened in the second half, guys. We did manage to pick up a first win of the season, and we were ecstatic because Middlesbrough were a really good team. Moving on to the next game is against Nottingham Forest, and Nottingham Forest are actually again another really, really solid team. They currently sit top of the league after the first week's game, so we knew that we were going to have to put out a good performance to hold them off. Their winger is going to get the ball here. He will play it back inside, comes onto the striker, and he makes a save. Dusk, amazing again. He's been really, really good for us in the first few games. The player's going to play a nice through ball here, and he'll play again, and he will find Dusk, who will only block that shot, and Harvey will manage to run back and clear it off the line. Willow flicks that ball onto Jay there, but fortunately gets tackled. And going on to half time, we were even in terms of goals and possession. Good ball there from myself, trying to find Skits. He unfortunately gets tackled by the defender, and that again was really all that happened. Nottingham Forest had the majority of the chances, however we knew it was going to be that way, and we defended really well, so picking up a second clean sheet in a row. And moving on to the next game, which is going to be against QPR. They were sitting kind of mid-table, and we knew that this is one of the games that we need to win if we want to move on to the playoffs. Jay finds Skits here with a good ball. He's tackled, unfortunately, resulting from the free kick. Nice chip ball there from Suarez, and it goes over the bar, unfortunately. Skits will find Willow here, knocking it down. Willow's going to run into the box. He's going to find Manchester Jay, and Manchester Jay is going to score and pick up his second goal of the campaign. Going into half time here, guys, we're 1-0 up, and we knew we needed to score another couple of goals just to secure that victory and start getting our goal difference up, because it may become important. We win the ball back here on the line. We're going to play that back in, and it's going to be a nice 1-2. We're going to bring that wide, cut back in. We will find Willow. He's then going to find Suarez. Takes a shot, but it is blocked. Skits is going to head that down. Tries to play the ball in. Suarez finds Skits again. We're going to try a shot, and the keeper will save. Unfortunately, that was offside, but that was some really, really nice play from us. Jay is going to play a corner here. Plays it to Jumbo, and we are going to unfortunately be foiled by their keeper. A nice save from Skits. We're going to get another corner here, guys, and we're going to try something a little different. We're going to play that all the way out. Willow's going to head that down to Suarez. Suarez is going to take a shot, and Suarez finds the net. So in the 83rd minute, we do manage to wrap this game up, and we are going to hold out for the win. So another nice 3 points for us, and we are starting to now tick over and find our feet. Moving on into Sunday's games, guys, we are going to come up against Reading. Reading was our last team that we played for in terms of last season, so I knew that this was going to be a difficult game. Same management, Morris is still in charge, and we really wanted to put in a performance to show them exactly what we could do, because they are currently sitting third in the championship. The striker here is going to pick up the ball, tries to go for a shot, but we managed to get back in and make a good tackle. Torp tries to find Tom there, but unfortunately he passes it out, and Dusk manages to make a fantastic save to keep us in this. Tries to pick up a shot, manages to get a block in there, and Dusk is going to get the ball and calm it down. And at half time, you can see it was quite a tight game. They had a couple more shots than us. We had not tested their keeper yet. So we're moving into the second half knowing that we need to start having a few shots and hopefully get a goal. Starting things off here, they've got a corner, and they managed to throw that into the front post. And a header, Dusk makes a save, and they managed to get a rebound. Rebounds have not been our thing this season. They've definitely been, something that's frotted us. So hopefully it's not going to be what's going to be happening for the rest of the season. We managed to get the ball back here. Morris was running down the line. We tackle him. Jay is going to play a ball into Skits. Skits is going to try and find Suarez. Plays that back into Willow, who Willow's going to play a nice through ball there. Suarez is going to play that into Jay, and lovely low driven cross, but Jay hits the post and we can't get on the rebound, so unfortunately we do lose 1-0. We started off really bad, but we've managed to pick up a few results, and hopefully moving into next week we can pick this up and start climbing up the table. Currently in 13th at the moment. There's the stats for the game, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, please drop a like, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe, and hopefully you guys can follow the journey. That's all for today, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and see you guys later.